What's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another little, so I was going to say FIFA stream for you then, crikey. With another Man United news video for you guys, crikey. What is going on? How are we all doing today? My brain's clearly melting, but I hope you're all good. Thank you very much for joining us. How are you getting on there? Ibsidat, Neil Walker, Palmarius, Jason Ewing, Buys YLW, Malps, Palmarius, Batman Night Fan, Connor Matthews, Defender of the Bridge, Ruthless Sausage, Chris Barker, Turtle Head. What's going on there, my son, as well? And every one of you that's in the live chat today, thank you very much for joining us and getting yourself involved with the chat. Do us a favour at the start of the show, smash the like button on this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's get 100 likes on the stream. Also, share it around on social media if you want. Get yourself in there raw and have your say throughout the show as well. It's a fully interactive show. We always get in and out the live chat throughout. And we'll have a big Q&A at the end of the video as well. So get yourself involved with your thoughts and opinions throughout, guys. And we'll cover all the latest news of the day. Plenty of news to get into today, of course. It's the day we're supposed to be flying away on tour in a couple of hours' time. Hopefully we were going to be signing somebody today, i.e. Christian Eriksen official unveiling. Maybe pushing through something for Lisandro Martinez. But at the moment it looks like, well, they've just been a bit slow on that. We're still expecting something a bit later on today, though, hopefully. Susan Lively, Sue, what's going on? It says 10 a.m. here. Take care. Have a great day there, Susan. Thank you so much for getting in. One of the channel member legends. How you doing? Aaron Spear, Hamza, Simon Cowie, Days Gone. Yes, they are good, actually. Yeah, so my brother's gone away with his mates for the weekend. So it's Uncle Joe and Grandma time all weekend. Yeah, that's right. So I've got my work cut out for me, guys. But it's great to see them. It's great to see them. Yeah, it's been great. Right. Okay, let's get into this Raw then, my friends. We've got some stuff to discuss. It looks like, yeah, Manchester United have tabled another bid for Lisandro Martinez, which is excellent. Of course, we need to make an approved offer for this guy, get it accepted, and get this guy in as soon as possible. So the situation as it is really is Arsenal obviously had a couple of bids knocked back, didn't they? I think they initially went in for a €30 million offer, which was swiftly rejected. Then they went and had a cheeky little €40 million offer, which was also swiftly rejected. And now Manchester United, we put in a €45 million offer, which was understood to be rejected. But now we have put in another offer in the region of €50 million, which is reported by Mike Verwer here. He says that so Ajax receives increased offer from Manchester United for Lisandro Martinez, €50 million, including bonuses. So there you go, guys. I mean, it does look like we've put in a significant offer. This was a while ago. Also, we've got reports from Mike Verwer that say the people within the technical area of Ajax, together with the board of directors, will this Friday sit down together to decide whether they can allow themselves to refuse the €50 million offer from Manchester United for Lisandro Martinez. So essentially what we're waiting for at the moment is just to see if it's possibly that it could be accepted, in all fairness. But we have got another offer in there, and we have got something, of course, submitted for another improved offer. I haven't seen any of the tier 1 journalists or anybody yet just say that there's been anything accepted by Ajax just yet, but it's understood that these people will be sitting down today to decide on Manchester United's second offer and to agree whether or not it's good enough to allow Lisandro Martinez to go, which I think it is, guys. I mean, €50 million for this guy does sound like a fair amount of cash. How much do you think this guy's worth? Let me know in the live chat. Have your say. In euros, let's say in euros, how many million euros would you pay for this guy if you're Man United? Let me know. It seems like 50 million is about the number that they wanted, and surely if we offer that, they will accept it. Zayn Miassi getting in here, raw lad, with another super chat, my friend. How you doing there, Zayn? He says Martinez is overrated anyway. Gabriel and White are better. They're absolutely bang average, Zane. He would have just been a backup anyway. Zayn Miassi, I love it, mate. I love it. So Arsene Holland's missing out on another player here. You know, Martinez coming in, obviously going to be doing the bits for Manchester United potentially, because we've got Ten Hag. As long as we're going in and actually having this offer, genuine offer on the table, then surely we're going to be the club that he chooses because Manchester United have got Ten Hag. It's really not quite that simple, really. Plus, United's just a bigger, better club than those shithouses Arsene Holland's anyway. Hey, what's going on there? 0793, I hope you're good, bud. Thank you very much for getting in here. Big up Zayn Miassi, you legend, says Defender of the Bridge. Let's get some Sues in there for Zayn Miassi, everyone. Zayn Miassi going in there raw, going in ham. Fair play to you, Zayn. Yeah, well, he was giving them he was bigging him up the other day, saying they're going to sign Lissandro, all this business. Now United look like we're going to be swooping in to steal him up from under them. He's not too happy, is he? Ben White and Gabriel better. Oh, crikey, unlucky, mate. That's exactly the mentality that's going to keep you in the Europa League guff, mate. You know what I'm saying? Hey there, Wiggy. What's going on? Says, wonder where he will play. He's only little, isn't he? 5'7", 5'8", according to Google. Well, I mean, I think he's coming in to play centre-back for us, in all fairness. I guess he could be playing defensive midfield, but I think his best position, arguably, is centre-back. He has played a lot of games for Ajax in the mid as well, but I don't know. I mean, is height everything? I know height is important for a centre-back. We've discussed this quite a lot over the years. In fact, like, it doesn't matter if you're a left-back to be short or a right-back, or even a centre-forward, really, looking like Jermaine Defoe as a striker. He's tiny, but he was a great little player. Michael Owen, you know, it's almost good to be little and nimble in that position. Wingers, it's good to be nimble and quick. Don't have to be big there. But centre-back is the one position where you do need to have a bit of girth and a bit of height. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you don't really have to. The most important thing is how good you are at actually defending, and how your ability to read the game, and your positioning, your pace, your jumping ability, your heading ability. All these things are more important than if you're 6'4" or not. In all fairness, I mean, we've got a big human slab of a fridge man who's there at the moment. He might be 6'4", but goodness me, he plays like he's 2'4", this guy. He's absolutely bloody pitiful. So you can say that all you want, but maybe Lissandro's coming to play DM anyway, because he does play there quite a bit, but I think he could definitely, we can utilise him there. I mean, Harry Maguire's shite, essentially. Chris Barker says CDM, cover the back four. He's going to be starting centre-back with Varane, says Mark Nurse. Okay, well, let's have a vote in the live chat then, guys. Where do you think Man United have bought Lissandro Martinez to play? Centre-back? Chewbacca. Excuse me, guys. Centre-back or central defensive midfield. Let me know where you guys are thinking where he would play. Centre-back or central defensive midfield. Okay, so Zayn Miasi's got in here with another super chat. Is this guy for real? Zayn, thank you, mate. He says, I hope Chelsea buy Ronaldo. United will be mid-table. Want Saka, Jesus, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, click. United are in trouble. We look forward to seeing that in around about 7 years' time, Zayn. You know what I mean? Right now, your team's shite, pal, and you know it, dude. You know it. Just wait. Okay, we'll see who you can sign. Wait until everybody else has done their business, Zayn. Wait until Man United have done the business and everybody else has done the business. And then just maybe, you might be able to get some sort of the leftover pickings left in the transfer window, my friend. Yeah. Guys, we got 109 legends watching. We got 51 likes on this video. Do us a favor and smash that like button. Let's get this sucker to 100 likes. We can do better than that. Bacon Brigade, assemble! Smash a little thumbs up on it if you haven't done. Get yourself subscribed. Get yourself involved in the chat with the legends. And everyone, let's put a laughy face emoji in there for Zayn Miasi. Centre-back says Simon, with Varane says Ibsidat. Centre-back says Batman Night fan Mark Nurse, Hamza Patel, Turtlehead. Absolutely. Duncan thinks CDM. Centre-back slab out says United forever. Well, we've got the choice of both, but I do think primarily we're bringing him in to play centre-back. Yeah, Vexo Wassa says, hey, Piggy, told you Dybala would have been an option for us. Yeah, he's a shite option for us, though. Anyone but the fridge says Brave 786. Jesus was 8 goals, says Days Gone. I know, that's pretty pathetic. Yeah, Bro Malastia looks a massive bargain. Reminds me of Irwin a bit. Can defend, not free to dribble, shoot. He can take long shots really well. Just think Shaw is in trouble, to be honest. Oh, 793, love it, mate, from a WBA fan, getting in there raw with his analyses of Malastia. Nice, mate. I think he is a good side in that guy. Definitely looks like a good prospect. Could be the next Patrice. Yeah, Jesus struggled with Man City players. You think he would score more with shithouses Arsenal? Great, well said. Exactly, that's my point as well. Even he's getting more minutes. Probably not expected to score that many goals. Jesus is rather overrated. He's done well playing for City for the last few years, having successes, winning trophies. Because let's face it, he is kind of pretty bang average. And I think Pep's realised that, hey, look, there's somebody out there that's better than this guy. Let's go get him. Let's get rid of this guy. And that's what's happened there, really. They've upgraded, and look, Arsenal have got their cast-offs. He's a decent signer for Arsenal, but he's not a good enough player for Man City, clearly, at the moment. Top of the league standard, trying to win the Champions League. Jesus isn't your guy. He's the guy to cement you 6th place if ever I saw one. I'm doing good, thank you, Nas786. How you doing, man? Thanks for asking. Marky Harris getting in here with a super chat, my lad, from New Zealand, bro. What's going on? He says, Frey Bentos is on special at Lidl. $3.49. Holy crap, mate. Is that cheap out there, is it? Bloody hell. I wouldn't pay $3.49 for a Frey. You know what I mean? I only get those when they're £150, pal. Hey, quality lad. Nice one. Thank you for that, dude. Can we get a sue in there for Mark Harris? Also, Zayn Miasi's got in here with another one. He says, we are the richest club in London. Neymar is good mates with Jesus. Don't rule out Neymar down the line. Brasilia Revolucione continues. Dude, the only Brazilian that I'm expecting for Arsenal anytime soon is Arteta getting his fucking bikini line done for holidays, pal. That is literally it for when he gets sacked. And when he's going to be going on holiday, mate, he's going to get that Mankini line sorted out, bro, so he can bust out the old fucking Borat on the beach. Other than that, it's the only Brazilian wax job that's taking place, lad. There is no Brazilian revolution at Arsenal, my friend. You know, it's what it is really is it's an accumulation of Brazilian gas merchants. That's what I would say. These guys are not exactly the best Brazilians, are they? I mean, crikey. Are you going to be coming in for Fred next? No, I mean, is that what you're going for? Going for just a bunch of second-rate, bang average Brazilian players? Nice. Now, you know what? Neymar's obviously a top player, but Neymar would never go to Arsenal. I'll tell you one reason why. This is the biggest reason why Neymar would never go to Arsenal. Arsenal are shit. That's the biggest reason, saying they haven't won the Champions League ever. They will probably not win the Champions League ever because you got to get in the Champions League first. They haven't won the league since 2004. If you're a player looking to come into a club in England, it is not to go to mid-table mediocrity Arsenal Hollands, my friend. Sorry to say, I know United's last season was terrible, but goodness me, we're a much bigger club than Arsenal. Much better club than Arsenal. Arsenal Hollands, they haven't won anything for a long time, and they've never won the champs. So let's get a little bit of let's get a little bit of an idea here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Zane, for your super chat, my friend. Zachary Stone getting in here raw says Chelsea to swoop for both De Jong and Ronaldo. Zachary Stone. Well, we talked about that yesterday quite a bit. I mean, there is some understanding at the moment, actually, that, well, Chelsea, the shithouses, look at this. So I don't know why I've, accidentally included, a big bit of white at the top there, taken up off the screen. But anyway, so this is a report here this afternoon that says that Barcelona were thought to have encouraged Chelsea to making a bid for Frankie de Jong when Todd Boehly met with them on Thursday. Man United are still firm favourites. Chelsea's level of interest is unclear. So really, this could be just Barcelona and Chelsea just concocting up a little something here, just to try and get this little bit more money squeezed out of Manchester United here for this deal. Really, it makes sense. The situation there is, of course, they owe him money. They owe De Jong money. Chelsea is supposed to be interested in Frankie de Jong now with what's going on. If he ends up going there, well, it's a nightmare. It's an embarrassment. It's a calamity for Manchester United. As far as I'm concerned, though, this deal is just already an embarrassment and already a calamity. And unless we sign him tomorrow, this is just getting absolutely pathetic. Thank you, Jim Watkins, dude. Hey, 0 Degrees, thank you for the super chat. Hi there, Hip Hop Juice. 0 Degrees says the gas Arsenal fans get during pre-season is always temporary. Like the gas people get after consuming baked beans. Lingard's beans. 0 Degrees, good point. It happened last season, didn't it? So they did quite a lot of business last year. And in my opinion, they got bent over on quite a lot of the players they signed. They overpaid for a lot of these players, you know. And this summer, well, they've got some bloke called Vieira in, and they're trying to do some business for a guy called Yuri that we're also interested in. But chances are, come the end of the window, they're probably not going to end up with their first choice targets really at all. I mean, they've already got a couple of them, I suppose, but yeah, people like Rafinha, it's just not going to happen, is it? Mark Harris, thank you very much for another super chat. He says, Zane, gold lame straight jacket ready at the Mendes. He needs it. He needs it soon. Philip Chapman says, delusional Zane. So close to 60k. Oh, thank you, Pal Marius. Yeah, guys, if you're new to the show, please do smash that like button on the video. Give it a cheeky little subscribe if you're new to the channel as well. Hit the subscribe button. Have your say in the live chat and get yourself involved with the Q&A at the end as well. But plenty more to discuss, guys. Plenty more to get into. Let me just get into it raw. It's so hot in this room right now. But there you go. Barcelona encouraging Chelsea to make a bid. They've had a meeting with Boehly and all this. What a bunch of tossers, guys. Honestly, Barcelona are an absolute scum club, aren't they? They really are. Let's just be honest now. They really are a scum club, guys. for various different reasons, whether it comes to UEFA loaner corruption or, just like, just general shithousery over the years with their players, or, people like Luis Suarez playing for them, just shithouse players and stuff, Neymar, shithouses, that sort of stuff. But also, just the fact, that they are always doing these horrible little dealings and stuff. It's never anything straightforward with these tossers, is it? They're absolute scummers. I mean, we basically essentially agreed a deal with them weeks ago. Now they're trying to ask us for more money. It's like they're just absolutely tossers, guys, to deal with. They're tossers to deal with. Barca are dirty, says Hip Hop Juice. Mark Nurse says, I prefer to sign Dybala over Ericsson. Please do not put caps in the live chat. We will not read any more caps out. Don't shout at me. Hey, Dante says, any updates with Ericsson? Talk about dragging stuff out. Hey, Dante, lad. I'd love the day we just wake up and sign someone as quick as we did Donny out of nowhere. Quality signing, Bosch done. Snail's pace, man. Dante, tell me about it, bro. Yeah, I don't know. They like to go through this whole routine of flicking the love spuds first of the opposition teams, and they have to put in all this foreplay first before they even bother doing it. I know, I don't get it, to be honest, Dan. But any updates on Ericsson? Yes, it's an impending signing. We're waiting for it. We're expecting it would be today because, well, let's face it, the tour is very, very soon. I mean, they're going away on the tour. These players are going to have to fly out separate and join up with them if they're not announced and done soon. So there's a report this morning from Laurie Whitwell that said that the players trained at 10:30 today before flying out on tour at 4:30 p.m. So they're flying out at 4:30 p.m. So surely you've got to get Ericsson wrapped up before then, don't you? So he's on the plane. So he's ready to go on the plane, guys. You would think. So hopefully in the next 2 hours we see something like that. But it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. And then we're having to catch up later. Zachary Stone, thank you for the super chat, my man. Get in there raw. Dude, thank you very much, lad. He says, Bowley's Blues to the moon, says Zachary Stone. Nah, I don't think so, bud. I mean, they do seem to be looking to be a bit ambitious with signings and stuff at this moment. But, it would be very frustrating if they did manage to somehow get Jong from out from under us. And also, if we somehow was to sell them Cristiano Ronaldo, just think about that. I don't even want to think about that. We're not even going to really talk about that at the moment. We'll get onto the Ronaldo stuff in a minute. It's very frustrating, guys. But I don't see him going to Chelsea is the point. But they're expected to be flying out 4:30 today, as per Laurie Whitwell. So it's unlikely Ericsson's going to be on the plane unless Man United announce something in the next couple of hours, which hopefully they do. So just an update there on Ericsson. That's the case. Ajax's board will sit down on Friday. Also, as we said earlier, to discuss, which is today, to discuss the news about Lisandro Martinez. So he's not going to be coming on the plane. Obviously, either, guys, that's going to take a little while to get done. Obviously, a few days for the paperwork and everything to be drawn up, medicals, and that's if Ajax are actually prepared to accept our offer for this guy. So, look, positive in the sense that we've definitely gone back in there with another offer, and we're working on this guy. We're trying to do some business with Lisandro Martinez and even potentially down the line, Anthony. But at the moment, we're still waiting to hear if it's a possibility that they are wanting to play ball with us. If they are wanting to play ball, I suppose it's possible this guy could be out there with the tour for the first game on the 12th. There is 4 days left. I doubt it, though, guys. I very much doubt it, based on what's going on and where we're at with this deal, unless Ajax have accepted it right now today and Man United get the medical done very soon. I suppose it could happen, guys. Let's ask the live chat. So it's the 8th of July today, guys. It's the 12th of July. We've got the game against Liverpool in Bangkok. So what date in July would you think that Lisandro Martinez could be joining up with Manchester United if we can get this deal done? It is still an if. But what date do you think we'll actually get this guy there? I suppose we could get it done within the next week, guys. I'm thinking he could be out there for the game on the 15th, you know. Hey, Rushmano, what's going on, my son? Thank you for getting in here, says Sue. I hope you're good today, my friend. And Berber as well, what's going on? He says like and subscribe. Thank you, Berber. Yes, please do smash a like on this video. Give it a cheeky little thumbs up. And also hit the subscribe button if you're just getting in to the channel. Yes, it does. This transfer window. Oh, I like that, Mark Harris. It needs reglazing. There's no glass left. Yeah, reglazing in more ways than one, i.e. we need new owners because the Glazers are shithouses, bro. Goodness me, if they were actual glaziers, if they were glazers of glass, their glass would be Slabby Maguire-esque in the sense that it would be error-prone and it would just shatter all over the place, mate. It'd probably stab you in the eye. That's the sort of glazers we've got, mate. Yeah. Jason Ewing says 2 or 3 weeks. Says Jason. April the 1st, says Stuart Wallison. The 15th, says Hippie Goat. Yeah, 15th says Kieran. I think it could take us a week to get this guy in, but it's looking positive, really. It is looking quite positive. Right, what's this that's just come through? Thank you very much for sending me some info through here live, Rushmano. Let's have a look what this is. Oh, yep, brilliant stuff. Okay, nice one. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Right, okay, let's get it. Let's continue with the Lisandro Martinez stuff real quick. So yeah, Telegraph, James Ducker reporting that United are in talks with Barcelona to sign Frankie, and also in talks with Ajax to sign Martinez and Antony at this moment in time. Barcelona are willing to hand, this is a report we've got here, willing to hand Frankie back 3.5 million euros in deferred wages, but ask him to forego the rest. This is why I'm saying Barcelona are a proper shithouse club, guys. Think about what they've done here. So they've got this financial situation. They've asked players over the pandemic to essentially defer some of their wages to a later year, right? And now it's come down to it. They're absolutely skint, and they're hundreds of millions in debt, and now they're just asking players to just basically just forego all of these different payments that they've agreed. Or they're asking, essentially what they're asking now is oh yeah, we'll agree a deal in principle with you, United. But then what we're going to do is we're going to ask for you for more money because we owe this guy money. So yeah, if you actually want him, you're also going to have to contribute to this and pay that. I mean, what a shithouse club it is, Barcelona, to deal with, mate. They're unbelievable. WH says, can we talk about Maguire in the sense, how can a player so bad, United not doing anything about it, replacing him, taking armband off him, etc.? No idea, pal. He needs to go, doesn't he? It's ridiculous. Surely he won't be the captain this season. If he is, then Ten Hag's obviously just another Glazer puppet idiot, to be honest, if Maguire's captain. Any Fab tweet, says Batman Knight fan, in regards to, I mean, the last bit of info we got on from Fab is, I guess, this one, which was 14 hours ago, which is United are planning to push again for Lisandro Martinez. Ten Hag considers him priority target. No intention to give up after opening bid turned down. And then obviously Mike Verwey reporting that Man United have submitted a 50 million euros bid from the Telegraph in Netherlands. This report's from. So, you know, yeah, waiting for confirmation from one of the tier one journalists that maybe there's been an agreement in place as well between the two clubs. It's also reported by Mike Verwey that the people within the technical area of Ajax, together with the board of directors, will this Friday sit down together to decide whether they can allow themselves to refuse the 50 million euro offer from United for Lisandro Martinez. So, positive stuff, guys. Waiting for an answer. We've understood to have submitted a 50 million euro bid, which is essentially 43 million quid. So, yeah. Hey, Killer Boss, what's going on? Yeah, who would you take, Brobbery or Dumfries at right back? Brobby or Dumfries at right back? I mean, why not both of those guys, mate? Why not both of those guys? I don't understand why we wouldn't be trying to get both of them. I mean, according to Build, Ten Hag wants to bring in Brian Brobby to United, and they've already spoken on the phone. And we've also got a report by Rob Dawson, which basically says that Man United hold an interest in Brian Brobby. United have already been in contact with RB Leipzig about a deal. There is hope for a fee of under 20 million euros can be agreed. So 20 million euros for this guy would be an excellent option as well. And he's a young kid. I don't think this guy's necessarily the man to, you know, obviously do the business for you right now. But as an addition to the squad, as somebody that's identified as somebody that could progress really well and have a really good future under Ten Hag, then yeah, that's a sort of decent signing, I suppose. And then in regards to Dumfries, yeah, what I would do is sell one of the right backs, if not both of the right backs, and then just go and try and buy him, my friend. So I think that's a good shout you said there. Oh, I missed a super chat. Thank you, guys. Let's have a look at this. Greg L, man, thank you very much for the super chat, dude. He says, United charging £100 for a new home kit. Thought, says Greg L. Wow, don't buy that shit, dude. That's a disgusting amount of money to charge. What's that one then? Does that include, like, surely that's the one that has, like, the names on the back, or is that, like, the match day, like, genuine, authentic one? 100 quid? That's ridiculous, dude. Just goes to show you what a bunch of money-grabbing bastards they are. But in all fairness, all football kits are expensive these days when they first come out. Just don't buy it, guys. It's pretty simple, really. Don't buy it. Don't support the Glazer shithouses. If you are going to buy one, just say there's other means. There's other ways and avenues and other means. 100 quid's absolutely extortionate. Yeah, it is, Philip Chapman. It's a ridiculous amount of money. Especially for that kit. I don't even like the kit. So, interestingly enough, guys, you may have seen You may have seen that Manchester United obviously released all their marketing materials and everything today for the shirt launch. They released the shirt, right? And guess who's on their shirt launch? Guess who's the guy? One of the guys, anyway, who is modelling it. Of course, it's that handsome bastard Cristiano Ronaldo. They've got him. He almost looks photoshopped in it, by the way. I'm guessing it's a legit photo, but it does still look like it's photoshopped. I don't know why, but anyway, Cristiano Ronaldo is obviously used in the marketing materials for this, so they're still trying to sort of use him, of course, as well one of the faces to sell the shirts. I'm sure a lot of people would still be buying a Ronaldo shirt. The thing is, it's a bit weird. The fact that this has happened, of course, Ronaldo's about to leave. He's sort of announced what's well, not announced, but of course, it's come out through the media, maybe from his agent. They drip fed that Ronaldo's not happy. He's looking for a new move. George Mendes has been speaking to different clubs. We know that much. So it's a funny old one, isn't it? Like, Ronaldo's there. He's on the marketing materials. He's there. He's pictured wearing the new shirt, but now he doesn't want to play for Manchester United. Yeah, don't buy anything. Don't buy anything at all, says Batman Night Fan. Purchased mine today for £14 from DHgate. Hey, nice one, Sammy. Fair play to you, man. He looks like a vegan advertiser. McDonald's must be a recent pick, says Burma. Yeah, absolutely. Very true. It could mean he's staying, says Defender on the Bridge. Could it? The reality is those pictures were probably taken weeks and weeks and months ago. In fact, there was actually, I remember there was a leak of some pictures probably like 6 weeks ago where they were photographing some of the players with the new shirt on. So it's probably just from them guys. It's nothing. It doesn't indicate much at all, apart from that United are the sort of team that, even though this guy is his future is up in the air at the club, that we're quite happy to use his name and obviously try and get this guy to sell some shirts and to shift some shirts for us, even though he might actually be going very soon. Yeah, Malp says Ronaldo gets the money with his imaging rights and the club make the money. Both winners, says Malp. So I suppose that's cool, yeah. But, you know, as I say, what if they sell him? Everybody who's bought a Ronaldo shirt, and if their star player, if their hero goes, I mean, it's just not great, is it? I would have thought they would have liked to have got that sorted out first. But, hey, look, thank you, Rushmano. He says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you very much, Rushmano, my son. How many are we on here? Let's have a look. We have got 100 likes. Nice one, guys. We just smashed 100. So, thank you, everyone, for hitting that thumbs up button. Please do keep hitting that like button if you're getting in here. Give us a boost up there on the YouTube algorithm. Help us compete with the clickbait wankers and the corporations. And get yourself in here raw and have your say, as always. So Barcelona trying to find a solution which could prevent the departure of Frankie de Jong, reported by Di Marzio at the moment as well. So he's reporting that Barca are trying to evade Manchester United essentially and just try and keep hold of Frankie at the moment. But we know they're very skint, and I don't think it's very realistic. But just on the Frankie stuff, guys, while we're on it, they're also trying to sort of get Chelsea involved, of course, just trying to maybe speed up Manchester United's negotiations here, maybe to try and get us to offer extra little bit of money, maybe to try and help us pay the deferred wages of Frankie de Jong, which they can't afford to pay. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. So, yeah, very frustrating at the moment with de Jong. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere at the minute, guys, in terms of speeding up. I'd love to be able to say, hey, we're going to announce the de Jong deal in a couple of days. Who knows? I mean, it just looks like they're trying to figure something out in order so they don't have to necessarily get rid of Frankie. And also, you know, they've got to figure out these issues with wages and back dates and back payments and things like that for which they owe them. Man United it's just so frustrating, guys, that situation. It's at the same sort of position, really. In fact, if anything, I'd say that it's gone backwards because, well, we know the situation with Frankie, his agents and everyone is in turmoil with Barca. We know that Man United, well, we're clearly trying to sort of stick to our guns here, it seems. We don't want to have to pay extra money or extra upfront. We've had an offer which was essentially agreed in principle. Now they want more. It's a piss take. We almost need to move on to somebody else, or I guess just pay the extra little bit of money and get the deal done. But it's still bullshit stuff from Barcelona here, in all fairness. Berber says, personally, I don't believe 100% not spending money on United. You deserve to enjoy the club, but cutting down your own spend can help hit them, says Berber. What's that in reference to? I don't understand. The Glazers will always get stuff from you anyways. Oh, he's spending on the equipment and stuff. Don't agree 100% not spending money on United. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, if, you know, I wouldn't buy any merchandise. That's just dumb. Because you're literally just literally giving them just being part of the problem, really. I mean, if you want to make a stand, the only way you can make a stand is to hit them financially. That's the only way that these shithouses are ever going to want to sell the club, is if their profitability at United is less. So, no, I do think the best way you can protest against them is actually not by, you know, it's not by even, you know, doing the thing where you're going in 17 minutes late or things like that. The best way is just not to give them any money. That's really the best way. In all fairness, guys. Hashtag boycott the Glazers. Hashtag boycott the shirt, in all fairness. Especially this season, you know, because they haven't given us anywhere near to what we deserve as transfers this summer. So, I mean, my belief on it is, if you don't have to, I mean, I'm not expecting people who are season ticket holders, have been season ticket holders for years and years and years, to not go and watch the games. All I'm saying is you don't have to line the pockets further by buying merchandise and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, well, you just don't have to. You don't have to. You can avoid all that. Pre-season tour squad announced as ZX Flames. Nice one. Thank you, bud. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Tahith Chong going on pre-season tour. Oh, interesting, Wiggy. I wonder if Ten Hag will use him much this season, or if he was because of the lack of attacking options. He's 23 this year. Fair play, Wiggy. That's a good shout. Let's have a little look at the squad then, if I could see it. Here we go. Here's the squad, folks. We've got a confirmed squad, and let's just read it out to you guys. So the tour squad is officially announced. Man United have named a 31-man travelling squad for tour. Erik ten Hag selected his group for the trip, blah, 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 blah. In total, 13 are travelling who have graduated from the academy, including Alejandro Garnacho, Zidane Iqbal, and Charlie Savage. Nice. And we've also got returns for players who were out on loan last season. Tahith Chong, James Garner, Ethan Laird. New recruit Tyrell Malacia is on the plane. Goalkeepers Nathan Bishop, Nat Matev Kovar, plus Facundo Palistri are the only men yet to make their competitive first team bows at United. Nice, so they're on. Cristiano Ronaldo will not be in the party departing for Thailand, as he has been granted additional time off to deal with a family issue. Defender Phil Jones is following a specialist preseason program, as was the case last summer, to ensure he's best prepared for the campaign ahead. Brandon Williams, back from a loan spell at Norwich City, has a small issue and so is continuing to work at Carrington. Andreas Pereira is being afforded a break following his recent exertions in Brazil, on loan with Flamengo. Okay, yeah, he's already going as well. So, yeah, nice. So there you go, guys. Confirmed squad. Ronaldo's not in it, guys. We knew that anyway. Family issues. Ronaldo's not in the squad. The only forwards we've got on the plane are Tahith Chong, Anthony Elanga, Alejandro Garnacho, Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, and Jadon Sancho. What an absolute shit show of forwards to choose from there, really, in terms of strikers. I hope we see a lot of Garnacho, in all fairness. I mean, Rashford, Martial, these guys at striker, they're not going to do it for me. Ten Hag's defo a Glazer puppets as ZX Flames. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Only time will tell. If he keeps Harry Maguire as the captain, then yeah, he's an absolute Glazer puppet, mate. Or either that, or he's just completely dense in the heat. But I don't think he's going to do that. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah. Get Jones gone already, please, says Batman Knight fan. The family issue is what house they want in Chelsea, says Mark Harris. You feel for Ten Hag, says Chris Goo. He's got a tough old job. He's had to come in here. He was hoping for all of these players to come in. He wanted Darwin Núñez at the start of the window, to be a goal scorer for me. He obviously wanted De Jong to be on this plane. The only player we've got on this plane at the moment that's new is, of course, Malacia. What is notable about this list that has been submitted by Man United here on their website for the squad being released is the fact that there is no Ronaldo and the fact that there is no Christian Eriksen on here. So there was a lot of speculation as to whether or not we'd get Christian Eriksen wrapped up by the time that these guys go away on the plane, which is reported to be today at 4:30. So, crikey, it just means, wow, they're very incompetent guys. They can't even get Eriksen on the plane. Look, the guy's a free agent. No, we've already announced that we've reached an agreement that he's chosen us on a 3-year deal. So why can't we be able to get him pushed over the line, guys? I don't understand that, in order to get him on the plane. Anyway, it's not no big deal, really. He'll be coming out at a later date, probably in a few days. But still, you would think we would be able to have pushed it through by now. Pretty outrageous. Some rebuild, says James T. United should apologise to the fans in Asia and Oceania. Definitely, Malps. Yeah, so a couple of these games, or at least one of them in Perth, I think, sort of guaranteed an appearance by Cristiano Ronaldo, which obviously isn't going to happen, is it? So, so they'll probably, then again, they might be refunded. They might still get to watch the game. I don't know what's going to happen there, but United should do that. If they've sold it on the basis that Ronaldo's there, sorry to say, but they do need to make that good of people if he's not going to play, because a lot of people will be going to watch Cristiano. What about De Jong, says it's written? Well, De Jong's not even, he's definitely not on the list for the squad, my son. Neither is Lisandro Martinez, obviously, because they're not United players yet. I mean, Ericsson, I thought, would have been announced this afternoon so that he could be on the plane ready for the tour. That's what I thought, guys. But obviously, we are too incompetent to be able to do that. It's just, it's a nightmare. So there you go. That is our team. You know what? Our squad looks crap, guys. Our squad looks absolutely crap. I know we haven't done any all the business yet. We've barely even dipped our toes into the transfer window. God almighty, our squad looks absolutely crap, guys. 31-man squad. I'm looking at it now. What a rubbish set of players. I'm not even just... It's on it, honestly. I mean, okay, all on their day. If Ten Hag can get them all playing well in a new system, maybe they can be a better team. But it's a crap squad, guys. De Gea's a great keeper, nice. Defenders, Eric Bailly, not good enough. Diogo Dalot, not good enough. Ethan Laird, one for the future, right now, not good enough. Victor Lindelof, not good enough. Harry Maguire, not good enough. Tyra Malacia, one for the future, hopefully. Luke Shaw, again, debatable whether he's good enough or not. Alex Telles, not good enough. Alex Tuanzebe, not good enough. Rafael Varane is good enough, but he's always bloody injured. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you know, that's our defenders. None of them were all that good. Midfielders, Ahmad Diallo, okay, nice. Let's see how this guy does. One for the future. Bruno Fernandes, had a gash season. I think he's a classy player, though. Hopefully he can do the business. Fred, not good enough, is he, guys? James Garner, hopefully one for the future. Could be good enough. Hannibal, again, same thing goes for him. Zidane Iqbal, same thing for him. Not bothered about the youngsters. Get as many youngsters on the pitch as possible, rather than playing these same old proven gash melts. Scott McTominay, not good enough, is he, this guy? Facundo Pellistri, good youngster, one for the future. Never haven't made a senior appearance for United yet, though. Let's see how he gets on. Charlie Savage, youngster, hopefully one for the future. Donny van der Beek, probably not good enough. Let's hope that Ten Hag can revitalise him. He's like a new signing under Ten Hag. Forwards, Tahith Chong, not good enough, guys. Anthony Elanga, hopefully one for the future. Seems very good, like his progression the last season. Alejandro Garnacho, same for him. Very young, very exciting. Lots of potential. Anthony Martial, not good enough, guys, is he? Shite. Marcus Rashford, based on the last season, absolutely not good enough. And Jadon Sancho probably will be good enough, but he had a crap season, and let's face it, that's not enough, is it? I've just gone through the whole squad of Man United, and I feel like there's about 2 players that are actually good enough for us to start the Premier League season. You know, that's shocking, isn't it, man? What an average squad. What an average squad of players, though. No, that's just shite from United to have the lack of ambition to strengthen that gash squad before we go away on tour. We should have had plenty of players in here ready to go for the tour, plenty of new players ready to work with Ten Hag for the pre-season so we can actually start the Premier League with a better squad and a better understanding. And unfortunately, we've just kept the same old players minus the likes of Mata and Matic, and we just ended up with a worse squad. Thank you, Mumps. He says, agree, Pig. This is it's a disgusting squad, guys. There's a few good players in it. A few good men. It's like that movie with looking Tommy Lee Jones web. A few good men, and the rest are shite. That's basically what it's about. Yeah, there you go, Burbert. De Gea and Ronaldo are the only ones who deserve to wear the shirt. Don't forget the thumbs up for the Manchester United news, guys. Thank you, Little Games. Yes, please do hit the like button if you're just getting in here. Smash that like. It's free. Give us a boost up there. And also drop a like if you haven't. You might as well. Marky Harris says, cheeky donation. Clean the mic of Governor Spittle. Thank you, Mark Harris. That definitely does need a wipe down, mate, sometimes. Thank you very much, Marky Harris. Can we get a sue in the chat for the lad? At least 5 or 6 players should have been signed by now, says Batman Knife. And couldn't agree more, bud. Melbourne Victory might beat us, says Jim Watkins. Yes, ZX Flame says Malacia, Laird, Ahmad, Van der Beek and Garner are the only positives. Well, I'm up for seeing these guys, all these youngsters play. I am really up for seeing all these youngsters play. But everyone else, the proven guff merchants that we've seen and just gone through the list that are not good enough, the senior players that have let us down now for a long time, they're not convincing. They're not good enough. I mean, look at the new shirt, guys, the new shirt. United and Adidas launched the new home shirt. And the poster boys for it, right? The poster boys for this. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno, that's fine. You know who else they got taking photos, guys? Scott McTominay, Victor Lindelof. These guys, I just kind of think, wow, these guys are just not good enough for United, man. I mean, seriously, they're not. What a rubbish squad that is, anyway. Yeah. Dave's gone, says Man City sign every player but have no sponsors and stadiums always empty. It's because they're just a complete fake money club. Hey, High Power 619, thank you very much for hitting the subscribe button there, my son. Appreciate you. Guys, if you're new to the show, do what he's done and hit the old subscribe. But it's seriously pathetic. And what is really worrying about this team is just the forward players. Because, look, we know Rashford was awful last season. We know Martial is a complete inconsistent melter. We know Jadon Sancho. Of course, is important as well. What's up, bud? Right, so shut the door, please, pal. Can't get 5 minutes now, guys. So it's all right. It's just my brother's gone away to he's gone away with his mates for the weekend, so I've got the kids. You would rather ETH give them a chance in preseason, the actual season. Come on, guys. Says Twisted Fate. Precisely, it would make sense to get all of these people in here to do the business early doors. And to try and actually get these players working with Ten Hag, working with each other, getting bedded in, having some understanding before the season starts. But it turns out United don't operate with any sort of preparation or any good planning for the future, guys. We just operate like a bunch of melters. Yeah. Who is Nino Vander? I have no idea, to be honest with you, Mark Nurse. Right then, folks. So let's ask the live chat. How many players do you think Manchester United signed the rest of this summer transfer window now? How many players do you think? I think we need to sign about 4 more. But how many players do you think we actually are able to bring in? Let us know in the live chat. UK Nation PS4 Gamer, thank you very much for the 2-month membership, dude. He says, good afternoon, Pig, my favourite YouTuber. Thank you, UK Nation, man. You're an absolute bloody legend. Sue! Let's get a Sue in the chat and a hashtag 2 months in there for UK Nation PS4 Gamer. Thank you very, very much for that, pal. Really appreciate you. He's a member of the Sausage Soldiers. What an absolute don. Hashtag 2 months for the guy. Thank you very much. 1 today and 2 next week, says Days Gone. 6 says United Always. 1 says Malps. 2 says Philip. 3 says Lombe Simicando. Hopefully 4 says Mark Nurse. We'll finish top 8, says Terry. We need 5, really, says Batman Night Fan. Yeah. 2 bloody months, says Mark Harris. Quite unreal, really, what we've got in so far. 5 in total, says Chris. Chris Koo says 5 max at this rate. Hey there, Chopper. What's going on? Thank you for the super chat. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Chopper, bud. Oh, man, he says, hi, Pig. How are you, legend, fellow legends? Can I get some hearts in the chat? My son and his wife lost their baby about 10 hours ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Chopper, my son. Guys, can we get some love hearts in there for Chopper, man? I'm so sorry to hear that, bud. That just puts everything into perspective, really, doesn't it, guys, in regards to this shitty transfer window. But yeah, my goodness me, I'm so sorry to hear that, Chopper. Much love to you, to your family, your son, and so sorry to hear that, my mate. That is awful, guys. Can we get some big love hearts in the live chat for Chopper? Much love to you, my friend. One of the channel member legends, Mr. Chopper. We got you though, my friend. We got you back. Sorry to hear that, dude. That's absolutely awful. Oh dear. What's this you've sent me here? Oh, we've got an update from Fabrizio. Thank you very much there, very much for sending this over, Rushmano. Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, absolutely. Cristiano Ronaldo will not travel with the squad. Manchester United for the preseason tour. He's not included on the list. Man United accept the situation as Cristiano has additional time off to deal with family issues. Right, so let's have a look at this. If we go to, I'll put this on the screen. Fab's just tweeted this. I mean, to be fair, we've just already covered this because, you know, we discussed the fact that he's not on the list on their website. But just to put it up on the screen for you guys to visualize it. There it is. So Cristiano Ronaldo will not travel on the tour with Manchester United on their preseason tour this summer. He's not included in the list. Man United accepted this situation as Cristiano Ronaldo has additional time off to deal with personal issues. We got some Depentos news in a bit, my son. Daz V says, just joined in, mate. Missed my flight to Portugal. Well gutted, but what's going on? Is CR7 staying? Oh, Daz V, sorry to hear that, pal. What? That is guff, lad. So Ronaldo, is he staying? Is he not staying? It's not looking too good at the moment. We know he's in Portugal. We know that he's not travelled with the squad or travelling with the squad. There's no indication as to whether or not he'll join up with us at a later date. You know, it's not very likely, dude. It's just not very likely at the moment, based on the fact that, well, his agent's talking to other clubs. They're trying to negotiate deals for you know, a move elsewhere, and because of that, there's a lot of time in between now where there's just a bit of uncertainty. I think Ten Hag has even probably had a chat with Ronaldo yet. I don't know that, but there are reports that they haven't even had a conversation, and so that needs to happen. But also, yeah, I mean, there has to be a good offer that comes in for United to be able to sell this guy. We're not just going to want to get rid of Cristiano Ronaldo for no reason, guys, just for nothing. We're not going to let him go for nothing, are we? We want something back for him. It's going to have to be a reasonable offer, and we certainly do not want him to go to a team in the Premier League. So will Ronaldo stay or will Ronaldo go? It's all up in the air at the moment. My opinion is that he will stay, because I think United need him. I think that we can stand firm on this. We do own his contract. They are trying to make a move away. Of course, it does look like George Mendes is discussing the options with other clubs. But if these other clubs are not prepared to pay a decent little bit of wages, I think we should keep him. He is our player. He is contracted to us. He might have a cry and be unhappy about the fact that we're keeping him and he's playing the Europa League. But we don't have to sell him, I don't think. You don't think CR7 would fit in at Chelsea? I agree with you, actually, UK Nation, as well. And plus, he just wouldn't want to go to Chelsea because he'd sully the great reputation he has with Man United fans. And he doesn't want to do that. He's still a United legend. If Ronaldo leaves now, then I personally think that Ronaldo will still be considered an absolute legend, even though we didn't win anything last year. He came in and he still proved himself at 37 to be one of the best goal scorers in the league in a really crap United side. It's not his fault what happened last season. So he'll still be just as big as a legend as ever, unless he does go to a rival, in which case he's an absolute melter. Nobody's going to want to be celebratory of his career at United after that. He can't go and play for Chelsea or one of the Premier League rivals. That would just be ridiculous. But let's get a poll on the go and just see. Ronaldo stay. Does Ronaldo stay or go? Stay or go? Let's find out. Let's find out what percentage of the live chat thinks what. I think he'll stay, because I can't see us getting a good enough offer for him. And what I mean by that is we need to be getting an offer that's somewhere in the region of, 25 million at least for a guy like this, who's really just such a massive goal scorer for us, can shift the shirts. I mean, they've got him on all the promotional materials for the new shirt. The reason is because he's a handsome bastard, and he's the most marketable player in the world, basically. He literally is. He's got the biggest following, he has the biggest interaction, he has the biggest interest. And he's also a handsome bastard. So there you go. Because of that, they put him in the shirt. They'll shift shirts. That he's a commercial guy. They don't really have to sell him. We've gone over this many times. I just don't think that we have to sell the guy. So we might as well keep him. Unless a good offer comes in from a team abroad. Then send him abroad. We're not prepared to give away an asset like Cristiano Ronaldo for nothing, guys. That would be preposterous. He's ours for a year. If they want to compensate us for losing out on him, fine. But if they don't, then we don't have to sell the guy. Unless it's going to be a significant offer from a team, I say Ronaldo stays, guys. But it's looking likely that he doesn't want to be here at the moment, and I don't blame him, because we cannot offer him what he deserves, and the situation has changed for him at United. I think if we could sign 5 players in De Ligt, he will stay and have faith. Maybe Mark Nurse. So if we had the ambition to go and get a player such as the quality of De Ligt and De Jong, and a couple of the other players we've mentioned, maybe we do add Dybala on a free. I don't even want Dybala. But I'm just saying, not as a replacement for Ronaldo, but as an addition to our forwards, I'd take a Dybala if the price was right, as an addition to Ronaldo. Now, also, you could go and get some ambitious players in the other areas of the team, such as Lisandro Martinez, get him done. But Lisandro Martinez is a good name player and everything, but De Ligt is a real statement of ambition. A player like De Ligt is a real indicator that, yeah, we do mean business, and so does De Jong. Those are the sorts of signings that mean business. So you've got to get them done. Maybe we can convince Ronaldo to stay. He was prepared for us to convince him to stay, because he did not come out with this malarkeys and say that he wanted to leave at the start of the transfer window. No, he's given the board 4 weeks to try and impress him, to try and have the ambition, to match the ambition that he has, to bring in a squad capable of winning things. Right now, guys, we've got a squad capable of finishing mid-table. 100% mid-table team. maybe we can finish 6th again. I consider that mid-table myself. I mean, I guess it's not, but you know what I mean? It's just not good enough. We've gone through the whole team earlier, guys, of all the players that are on the plane. And the way I look at it, there's 3 or 4 that are good enough for Man United. De Gea is, Malacia for the future, all the youngsters. I won't even say the youngsters because people like, people like Ghana, they're all fine. But there's the senior players, none of them are really good enough. Rafael Varane is, but he's injury prone. Bruno Fernandes is, I guess, but he had a shit season. Jadon Sancho could be this season, I suppose. I'm looking at the team going, wow, this is such a gash set of players. It really is. Wow. We're going on tour with 31-player squad, and only a few of them are good enough for Man United starting 11. What is wrong, guys? What is wrong with this football club? Why have we accepted this standard of gashness? I don't get it. We should have seen wholesale players going out this window. We should have been trying to offload gash merchants like Slabby Maguire to whoever, and Lindelof to whoever, and Bailly to whoever, and all those guys, and trying to sign like the likes of De Ligt and Lissandro and getting some other replacements in who are actually good enough, perhaps, rather than just settling for this sort of level of complete dross and mediocrity. I don't understand what's going on at football club, guys. I really don't. What a crap squad. Sorry to say, it's a crap squad, guys, for the season. I know the transfer window's not over yet. We've got a lot of business to do. But my goodness me, we are so seriously going to struggle unless we add 4 or 5 players to that mess of a team. A Chopper, man, thank you so much for the super chat. And once again, let's rain down some love hearts in there for Chopper. I'm so sorry to hear of your family's bad news, my man. We're thinking of you, dude. Our condolences of the Baker Brigade. And let's get some love hearts in there. Chopper, he says, please tell me Slabby isn't coming. Bloody Slabby Bartos. You know what I mean? This bloody Slabble Bartos. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this guy, mate. Yeah, well, look, he's going on tour. Harry Maguire's on tour. And just tell me this. This is what I want to know. Please tell me that Slabby Maguire is not captain in the side. That's all I want to know. As soon as the first press conference happens with Ten Hag and he's asked about it, I want to know that he's given it to somebody else. We need to know this, because if he keeps it with Harry Maguire, there is no other word to say it, really, guys. He's a complete Glazer shill. He's a Glazer puppet. And there's no logical explanation for having Maguire as your captain other than that maybe they wanted him to be the captain for whatever weird reason. But he doesn't. Surely he doesn't think that Harry Maguire's good enough to be captain, guys. Hey there, MKTV. What's good, my man? Hey, Tony Tinebridge as well. And Lance, welcome in, bro. One of the channel member legends, Lance. Hello, dude. He says, just had a pot noodle and Frey Bentos for lunch. Lovely. Lunch of champions. Absolute lunch of champions. Slabby, better watch out. There's tons of Greeks in Perth. Oh dear, he's gonna get himself in a punch up. We getting new players through the door, says Lucky Singh. Are we though? It seems like we might be. We've got Malacia through the door. We're getting Ericsson, but we haven't got Ericsson yet. He should have been announced today. We should have had Ericsson on the plane, my friend, in my opinion. We should have been having Ericsson wrapped up by now so that he can come and be working with the club and working with the players and working with Ten Hag and adapting to the system and learning the new expectations of him, etc., whilst having the preseason tour. Unfortunately, now he's going to join up a bit later. He'll probably join up in a couple of days, to be fair, guys. I don't think it's anything to panic about. Obviously, they weren't able to push the details through in time, and so therefore now they have to. It's going to be a couple of days, and then he'll probably fly straight out. So I'm not too worried about Ericsson signing up, but even other guys coming. Where is De Jong to have us have in preseason? Where are the midfielders and the defenders? Where is this new squad to work with? You know what, guys? I'm sorry to say, this is a shit show. This is going to be another transfer window. Like, we just do not get what we need. It's going to be another preseason where we plan poorly, and the preparation is not good enough. You can clearly see it, guys. It's like that season under Ollie where we didn't really have a preseason. It's like, what is going on? This doesn't make sense. If we're going to be signing a whole bunch of new players, then, well, we haven't got them in time to work with them so we can start the Premier League campaign. We've just got players who will be here sooner rather than later, I guess, but they're not going to have as much time as they could have had to settle in, get the house sorted out, get to know their teammates, their surroundings, Ten Hag, the new system. That all takes time. You know, piss poor planning, piss poor performance. That's what happens. You fail to prepare to fail. That's what goes on, guys, and we haven't prepared at all this summer. So I'm just disgusted at the squad that's going away on tour. The fact we haven't got more players in. We're gonna have I think we're gonna have a crap season, guys. I honestly do. Just based on how poor we've been in the window at the start, we needed to get guys in to prepare for the season, and we haven't done. We're gonna have a crap season, I bet you. Anyway, unbelievable, unbelievable, guys. What a rubbish squad. Yeah, Dasby says Ten Hag's another PR spin. Phil Jones is still there for fuck's sake. Have patience, says Tony Timebridge. Doesn't matter about if players come in now. You're missing my point entirely. We could sign 5 players now over the course of the next few weeks. Guess what? They're not going to have had the preparation that they should have had. We should have had ambition to sign them in the first month of the window, before the tour, so that we can be as prepared as possible for the season. That's what I'm saying. I don't doubt we're going to get new players in. I think we'll probably sign a whole bunch of players, especially if Ronaldo's going, because let's face it, Ronaldo is a huge player for us, and if he's gone, we probably won't have to be panicked into buying lots of other players. So, look, I'm not saying we're not going to buy players between now and the end of the summer transfer window. I'm saying we already haven't done a good enough job because they're not through the door already. That's what I'm saying. We haven't prepared good enough for this season. It's a disgrace. Looking forward to Tuesday's game with Liverpool, says Jim Watkins. Yeah, me too, bud. Absolutely looking forward to that. I mean, I would have been looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to the potential squad that they might be putting out and the potential squad that we might be putting out. Really not looking forward to it at all. So, you know, it's one of those. It's just very frustrating what sort of summer transfer window we've had, and it's all down to the owners, guys. The owners are the pathetic driving force in this football club. They're absolutely awful. So that's where we're at. That's why the squad is ill-prepared for the season. That's why we haven't strengthened and got the players we need, and we've only got about 3 players good enough to do the job. Just because of the owners, guys. That's it, really. Hashtag Glazers out. Green and gold until the club is sold. Don't buy the crappy merch. Don't buy anything. Don't give me money. And hopefully one day they'll decide that it's not as profitable as it was and they'll sell this football club. But we're going to have to go backwards, I think, for a while before we go forwards, because while they're still here, we'll never be the club that we should be. Exactly, Lance. Fail to prepare and prepare to fail. Precisely, mate. PPP. Piss poor planning, piss poor performance. That's what happens. You needed these guys in to have the preseason and to be able to work. Guys, we're nearly at 200 likes. Every single one of you, smash the like button. Hit the like on the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the show, drop a like on this video. Help this get to 200 likes. And also subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. Thank you, Jim Watkins. Daz says, Piggy, 200% spot on. New players won't be prepped. No, they won't. They won't at all. They won't be settled in. They won't have the understanding with their teammates. They won't have the friendship with their teammates. There's something to be said for that, guys. Ever heard of team building? You know, sometimes when you start a new job in an office or something like that, like a certain sort of job where there's a lot of training and things like that. Usually what they do is the first sort of day, they'll have some stupid team building rubbish, I don't know, outdoors ropes course, assault course, bloody obstacle course, rubbish, team building exercise or some rubbish like that, right? But that's designed, it's not to teach you how to sell car insurance or to how to be a better fucking pilot. What it is to build a team spirit. It's to build friendships. It's to build camaraderie. That's what it's for. And unfortunately, if you don't have the team together, the set of players together, they're just going to be a bunch of strangers playing together at the start of the season. That's really what I'm concerned about, is the fact we don't have these guys in. Thank you, Adasola Adekji says, you are so right, Pig. We need to show real ambition. Thank you, Gung. She says, smash the like button for Don Piglioni. Thank you very much, bro. Thinking positively about the season ahead. Love that, Chris. Yes, United's a disgrace. Cannot even get a free signing made sooner, says Artix. Thank you, Yuwa, for liking the video, my friend. I appreciate that a lot. Glazers out. No money from me until they go. Same here, Daryl Platt. Agreed, 100%. Pig, Ten Hag keeps Maguire as captain. He sees something we don't. We must respect that. And doesn't mean he's a Glazer puppet. Well, I'm sorry, I don't respect that, pal. I don't respect that at all. If Ten Hag keeps Maguire as a captain, he's got crap judgment of football then, mate. Sorry to say, I've watched this guy for 2 years for United. He's rubbish, guys. Goodness me. It doesn't take a genius Albert Einstein to fucking work this one out, dude. He's crap. He makes errors for days. He can't read the game properly. His positioning's fucking awful. He's slow as all hell. If you're slow as all hell, at least have great positioning. At least have great one-on-one defending. He lunges in like a bloody tree, mate. He's slow and lumbering. He gives fouls away. He makes errors. He's a bad leader. He doesn't own up to his own mistakes. He's fucking shite, guys. And he's supposed to be captain material. Sorry to say, if Ten Hag sticks with him as captain, Ten Hag's crap, mate. There you go. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Maybe I'll give a chance. I don't mean that. But what I do mean is Ten Hag's obviously not. He's not the guy I thought he was. If he's going to give Maguire the armband, he's not the guy I thought he was, and he doesn't have the freedoms or the bollocks that I thought he did have. I thought he had cojones, this guy. I thought he was there to make tough decisions. He's not there to be best mates with people. Who cares if you rub Slabby up the wrong way? Who cares if Slabby's a decent figure in the dressing room? Who cares if he's going to be negative and have a sulk on and cry that you've taken the armband off of him? It's justifiable. That's the thing. It's completely justifiable. He didn't give him the armband. He's a new coach coming in. If he wants to go in a different direction, that's his prerogative. He's got no obligation to give Slabby the armband. So if he does, he's a shill. There you go. Hey, thank you, UK Nation PS4 Gamer, for the super chat. He says, press 1 if United are going to finish mid-table next season in 2023. I do. Hashtag Glazers out. Thank you, UK Nation PS4 Gamer Pro. Very much indeed for that, man. Thank you so much. He says, press 1 if you think United are going to finish mid-table. I mean, honestly, I'm going to say, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit less. I'm still going to think we'll finish slightly better than last year, because as long as Ten Hag actually coaches the players in a much better way, the players we've got should be able to do better than we did last year. Yeah, actually, I don't know, because we've had 6 players go out, and I don't know, the depth of the squad is a little bit ropey as we've just gone through. I don't know, UK Nation, but let you know. Get a vote in the live chat, guys. Smash a 1 if you think United will finish mid-table. Smash a 2 if you think we're going to boss it at the top of the league, near the top of the league. Nice one. Thank you very much for your super chat there, UK Nation. Hey, Chopper as well, getting in here raw. Crikey. He says, cheeky dono for the Perth Greeks eggplant toss at Slabby. Yeah, they're going to be gunning for him. Thank you very much, Chopper, for the super chat, my friend. Let's get a sue in the chat there for Chop. Thank you very, very much, man. Fat Chinese Gamer says, I dislike the news of CR7, but I saw that coming, says Fat Chinese Gamer. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Well, it's not 100% yet. We still own his contract. He's still our player. We might not have to sell him right now. Thank you, Chris Goose says, you're totally right, Pig. No excuse if he keeps him as captain. Yeah, I just don't get it. He's rubbish. You'd have to have watched, surely he's been watching loads of tape over the summer. He's been watching a lot of United's performances in the league just to see sort of what we're coming up against, and also how our players have been performing the season before. He wasn't able to watch all that much information because he's Ajax's manager. He's been on catch-up with the season, of course, but now he's not Ajax's manager. He should have just been watching a lot of the games that Man United have played this season and looking at the performances the players have put in and what sort of characters they are as well. That's what I'd have been doing. I'm sure he's been doing that. And if he has been doing that, then he would not be taking Slabby on the tour, let alone having him as captain, my friend, you know. So I am concerned. Right, okay, let's get on to Dybala very quickly, folks. Dybala. There's some talks about Dybala being offered to United then. Rob Dawson of ESPN says that's the case. And also, Di Marzio were reporting today that Dybala has lowered his demands for wages and that he would sign for perhaps €6 million a season, which is about £100,000 a week. I don't think that's true, but that's what Di Marzio is reporting. Even if he is that price, I'm still not that interested in him, guys. I think he's an injury-prone melter. But look, for that sort of money, I guess it's not that much of a risk, but it's just a classic Glazer signing. Why settle for second best, guys? Why lack the ambition? Why go for an injury-prone guy who turned us down years ago who's on the cheap? Why go for a free transfer plan when we can get somebody better? Why settle for second best? There's no good excuse. It's just classic Glazer economics here. Dybala might make sense to the Glazer crap houses, but other than that, it doesn't make sense to our squad. Dybala wants 100k a week, absolute steal, says ZX Flames. Is it, though? Is it, if he's just going to be sat around and he's not going to play well that often and he's going to be injury prone? I mean, to be fair, it's not that much money. Let's face it, Jesse Lingard was getting paid that, right? Jesse Lingard was getting paid that. So it's not that much money for a player like Dybala. As an addition to the squad, I could handle it. But if he's going to be the guy to replace Ronaldo, who we're expecting to score a lot of goals, it's not going to happen, folks. It's not going to happen. I mean, for £100,000 a week, if that was the case, I guess we could take him. But it just doesn't quite add up to me, guys, to even want to go for this guy. We should get somebody who's, well, let's face it, more of perhaps a hungry player. Somebody that's not really injury prone. Somebody that's not 28, looking for a payday, bit of a mercenary reputation. We should be looking for somebody who's got a little bit more about them. Yeah, maybe so, Mark. He says there's no money. It's veneer of gash wrapped in pus with a cheeky perf. Right, okay. Franchise Gamer says United only just see United as a business company. That as long as they are making money, they don't care where United finish. That's how I feel, FCG. Yes, much love to you, Chopper, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Honestly, that is gash news, dude. It puts things into perspective for this window and everything, though, in regards to, like, what's actually important in life, guys. You know what I mean? Family is everything, isn't it? Much love to you, Chopper. Let's get some love hearts in there for Chop. Dybala isn't a replacement, says ZX Flames. No, he's not, is he? He's not a replacement. He's just an addition. There's nobody else out there. Get him, says FIFA Don. There's loads of people out there, mate. Spend the money, buy Nkunku. Spend the money, Skamaka. Anyone. There's loads of other people that you could go and get. You don't have to go and get this guy. Ivan Toney. I'd rather Ivan Toney than this guy, to be honest. Right. So the latest on let's just go through the news again, folks. Then we'll have a bit of a Q&A. But the latest update on the news is Martinez should be enough to convince Ajax to sell. Board meeting today to decide whether to accept. Player wants the move, so this one could accelerate quite quickly. That's sort of what's going on. The player obviously wants to come to United. The board are discussing it today and may make a decision on accepting United's bid. So Martinez could be coming in reasonably soon. Also, Laurie Ritwell reported this morning that a special advert slated to feature Ronaldo is being held in reserve until United gain clarity on his future. Footage has been shot of Ronaldo alongside Cantona and Beckham, bringing together three iconic United number sevens. We haven't seen that, have we? Just to double check, we haven't seen that. That's not been released yet, has it? So maybe they are holding that back. So I've seen Cantona holding the chest piece, wearing the new shirt with the collar up and stuff. I've seen all the pictures, but I don't think I've seen footage of that, unless they already have released it and I've missed it. Let me know. Good morning there, normal guy from the US. Thank you for joining. Also, Ronaldo, we're waiting for Ronaldo's eventual exit to decide who we're going to go and get as striker. This is pretty much it. If Ronaldo stays, if we can convince him to stay, if maybe we sign other players and he stays, maybe we don't buy a striker, but if he's going to go and there's a good offer that comes in for another team, we're going to do business for a striker. That's pretty much what's going on there. So Simon Stone reported this morning that about an hour ago, before Ronaldo's absence from the Thailand trip became known, a source who knows Man United said there was no chance of him being on the trip. So, the feeling came from a belief that Ronaldo must have a move lined up, because if he hadn't, what erupted over the weekend would have remained under wraps. That's what Simon Stone's reporting of the BBC anyway, that maybe there's a move lined up, which of course we know that Mendes will be talking, has been talking. Ten Hag wants a right back as well as a centre back, says Samuel Luckhurst as well. We'll see about that. Maybe Lisandro Martinez could be the centre back, and there's talks of Denzel Dumfries at right back, so that's a possibility. Barcelona were thought to have encouraged Chelsea towards a bid for Frankie de Jong when Todd Bowley met with them on Thursday. Man United are still favourites to bring in de Jong, but there's hold-ups on the whole wages situation. Apparently they're willing to hand him 3.5 million in deferred wages at this moment, but they're asking him to forego the rest. And so maybe he's obviously not too happy about that. So United may be asked to sort of put up some money as well. So they're just trying to squeeze more money out of us, and they're trying to just stiff Frankie de Jong for the money that they owe him as well. Barcelona proper shite houses. We're in talks with them, though, to sign him. So that is still going on. It's not dead or anything. We're still in talks with them to get this deal done. Also, the plane is at 4:30 today, guys. We've seen the tour team be confirmed. There is no Ronaldo. There is no Eriksen. There is no Lisandro or anything on either players who are not officially here yet. Rob Dawson reports that Paulo Dybala's offered to Man United. What else have we got here? Oh, yep, 50 million bid for Lisandro Martinez. Let me put that up on the screen. From Mike Verway, says that we have done that, and it's being considered today by Ajax's board. What else, guys? Oh, according to Bill, Ten Hag wants to bring in Brian Brobby to Manchester United, and the two have already spoken on the phone. He could be available for 20 million euros from RB Leipzig at this moment in time as well. What else? Frankie de Jong does not want to join Chelsea, reports Marca in Spain. If he leaves Barcelona, the only option he values is Man United. I guess that's because of Ten Hag, but then Marca could just be talking bollocks, to be honest, which they usually do. So it's probably not the case. But look, let's face it, Chelsea are a surgical club. They're a sterile club. They're a club with no tradition, like proper tradition and history. They're a disgusting money club. And so therefore, and also, we've got Ten Hag. They do have Champions League football, though, so it concerns me a little bit. Guys, where do you see Frankie de Jong ending up this summer? Do you think he will leave for Man United, leave for Chelsea, somewhere else, or stay at Barca? Let's have a vote in the live chat. Let us all know what you think. And it is official that Ronaldo will not travel with the squad for pre-season tour. He's not included in the list. United accept the situation as Cristiano has additional time off to deal with personal issues. And also, Frankie is understood to not want to accept the important salary reduction that will be required of him to fit into what Barcelona are looking to do. So that's the situation as it is, guys, all round. Those are generally the latest updates. Let's get into the live chat now, see what you legends have got to say for yourselves then. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me waffle on for an hour. Do us a favor, smash that like button on this video. Get a like on it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so as well. Get yourself subscribed. We're on our way to 60,000 subscribers. We're nearly there. So if it is your first time on the channel, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button. That's the one that says subscribe. So do hit the subscribe, smash the like on it, get yourself in there with your thoughts and opinions. Madhouse says stay at Barca. You'd rather he go, says Robin. He's coming, joining after Asia tour, says our Kings. It's personal issues, that's why Ronaldo can't come. Well, hopefully Lucky Singh, but why has his agent been speaking to other clubs, and why was it put out in the media a couple of days ago that he's looking for a new club? Hey there, superstar. No big updates, mate. The only big update is the tour team's been released. Ronaldo's not on it. Ericsson's not on it. That's it. Simon Cowie says Man United before deadline day, because the longer they say no, they hold their own window up. Very true. Yeah, they're supposed to be looking for players like Lewandowski, Bernardo Silva. You're absolutely right. And they're trying to settle things financially. Whatever happens, as long as it quickly, I'm not asked. It's boring now, says Phil Berry. I feel you, my son. It is getting ridiculous now. Gabe Moss says stay. Surely this deal would have happened already otherwise. Maybe, but then again, we think about all the deals that United have done over the last few years. A lot of the time, we do take a long time to get these deals done because we're so incompetent, mate. And we're tight-fisted. And rather than just go, hey, you know what, screw it. Let's pay that extra few million quid to get him closer at the start of the window. We're like, now, we've got this price. We're going to stick to it. We'll play hardball with you. We'll wait out for months and we'll save a few million. That's really what it is all about. The Butcher is coming to bring some passion to our defence. Goodbye, Slabhead, says Paul D. You're a pig, not a waffle, says United I Die. Defo United, says Chris Chatfield. Paul Woolley comments, if he stays at Barca, it's because of the wages he is owed, says Paul Woolley. Maybe so, but if he's owed it legally, then he doesn't have to be at Barca necessarily to get it, does he? It's just that he doesn't have to take a pay cut or accept that they will relinquish that amount of money that Barca owe. So Barca are almost using that as a bargaining chip. Like, okay, if we'll let you move, if you if you forego what we owe you. Yeah, it's getting boring, Chris Barker. I agree. Barcelona drama. No De Jong for United. Not looking good, is it? To be fair, not looking good. Tellez Dallo for sale. Dumfries in. Good idea, Darryl Platt. I completely back that as well. Get those two melters out. Get a new right back in. Good shout. And then, by the way, Wan-Bissaka's been a good solid defender for us over the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era. It's just that there's better options out there and we need somebody that can do both attack and defend. Now, CR7 not going to City. I say Chelsea have no traditional history, says Jason Brown. But they are the fourth most successful club in English football history. Yeah, they are. You know why? Because all of their success is post-Roman Abramovich era where they've literally just a scum money oil club, bud. If you look at before that, yeah, they might have won 1 or 2 cups or something. They're just a perennial cup team. They finish 4th or 5th and win a cup maybe every now and then. That's the sort of club they were, pal. Pre-Roman Abramovich. Tell me where they are in the list of most successful clubs in England pre-Roman Abramovich. Please tell me. Pre-billions of pounds worth of corrupt oil, disgusting money being spent on them. Tell me then. Dumfries is good, says Matt Farrell. Dumfries is great. Seems a great option for us, mate. Physical, strong, good going forward, strong defender. We need players who can do both. Max Aarons is another player that's been linked with us, Matt. Yeah, decent shout. Decent shout, my son. Connor Frank says Ahmad Diallo to Ajax on loan for a sweetener as part of the bid for Anthony. Good shout, Connor. Makes a lot of sense. Take the money off his price and United pay the money he owed, says Darryl Platt. Right, guys, I'm going to read a couple more out. Get your thoughts and opinions in. Thank you, everyone, for watching the news. Do drop a like on it. We just smashed 210 likes. Sue! Thank you, everyone, for dropping the thumbs up. Crikey, have we been on here for an hour and 15 already? My goodness me. Right, let's just read a couple more. I'm going to end that poll so we can see the chat a bit better. So, does Ronaldo stay or go? 60% of the chat think go. Only 40% of the chat think stay. I really hope he stays, guys, but nobody's feeling too confident about it right now. Okay, so love the piggy. Thank you, Lance. Manuel Suarez says, why don't we sign Kane He probably won't come to us, mate. Spurs have got Champions League football. They've got Conte there. It's an exciting season for them. And Man United don't have Champions League football. If we were challenging for the league, we'd be able to sign Kane easy from them, I think, if they didn't have Champions League football. But because they do, not this season. Plus, he's just too expensive. Who am I looking forward to seeing on tour, Matt Farrell? Yeah, definitely Garnacho, bud. Garnacho. And also Malacia. New side of Malacia.
Super chat.
Would be a great one. Ghost 98 Bergwijn having medical at Ajax. Maybe Anthony departure. Let's hope so, bud. Seeing on tour. Glazers spent $1 billion in 10 years, says Mark House. He's also taken out $1 billion in that time as well. Reported $1 billion out the club. Siphoned out. Chopper. Thank you for another super chat, my man. Sue. He says, first time I can really say that United are not scaring me in the transfer window. United will have most top 10 players lining up. Teams is too afraid. Yeah, there's a lack of ambition by the owners, but that's it. I mean, we've gone through the whole tour squad earlier. There's about 3 players, really, that would get into most of the top teams' first teams. The rest of them wouldn't get in there. That tells you everything. Like Liverpool and City right now, you go through our squad. There's only a few players that get in their teams. That's shocking, that is, guys. That's shocking. Thank you, Daryl Platts. There's great content. Thank you, guys. Can we get some love hearts in there for Chopper? Thank you for another super chat, you legend. Little confident Ronaldo stays, says Jim. Just got back from work. Hey, Agrippa Chin. I hope you have a good day, mate. Garnacho in Ghana. Definitely Ghana. Yeah, he needs some opportunities. Mr. Miyagi says we scored less goals with him in the team, conceded more goals, finished worse position. Get rid of him. He's selfish, moody, and past it, says Mr. Miyagi. Okay, but I think it's a lot down to the rest of the team, not down to Ronaldo personally. He just wasn't getting a lot of the ball, bud. But he is an individualist type player. I think you're right there. He's not the most team-orientated sort of guy, is he? I know, yeah, Ericsson, still no medical, mate. I don't know, United are so weird, superstar. He should be on the plane, but he's not. Good shout, Ramo. Yeah, Belotti on a free. I know, we could do a lot worse, couldn't we? Yes, get in their corrupt recordings. Welcome in. Philip Chapman. Rushmano says subscribe to the channel. Yes, guys, if you guys are new to the show, please do hit that subscribe button. We're only about 70 away from getting to 60,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new, please do hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. 0 degrees. Thank you, man. You have a real coach. Arsenal coached by Pep's ball boy. The modern came. Yeah, well, Ten Hag should be a really great coach. Really, what we're doing, the reason Ronaldo doesn't want to be here is Ten Hag is, we're doing a rebuild. I think what United are trying to do is they're trying to do a reasonably slow, proper rebuild. The sort of thing that Liverpool did, okay? Kate takes a couple of years to get competitive and then you could really kick on. I think that's what we're trying to do with Ten Hag. We're going for somebody who's got a reputation, a history of developing youth, somebody that's got the history and track record of doing that at a low budget as well for the Glazer shithouses. So that's what we're trying to do. It's a project. It's going to take years. This Ronaldo's not going to stick around for that. I don't blame Ronaldo at all. Ghost 98. I don't know how people can blame him either. There is no good news, Philip Chapman. Matt Farrell as well. 60k subs, well, Joe. That's impressive. I came in when he was like on 13k. Thank you, Mr. Miyagi. Yes, you did indeed. You've been around a long time. 60k, I know, we're nearly there, dude. We're nearly there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to wrap this video up, but thank you all so much for tuning into the show. I'll try and get on later on as well, give you the latest breaking updates. It's a matter of time before we announce Ericsson, surely, or we find out when he's having his medical, etc. I'm surprised it's not done already so he can go away on tour. It's a disgusting transfer window so far. It's PPP, piss poor planning, piss poor performance, fail to prepare to fail, rubbish from the board. We are going to struggle, I think, this season because our preseason is not set up properly, guys. We haven't got the players in we needed to practice and get ready for the season. So, sorry to say, we've had a nightmare, and it's probably going to affect our start to the Premier League now. I'm not feeling too positive. Hopefully, Ten Hag can get this team performing really well. But where's the new additions that we needed to work with? Glazers are not helping Rushmano at all. Thank you, Gungshi, you legend. Get in there, have a great day. Is Bobby good enough, says Agrippa Chinara? He seems exciting, he's strong. He's a good young player. He's only 20. I don't know much about him. I've never seen him play, mate. So I've seen some clips. I've never really seen him play Agrippa Chinara, so I couldn't really honestly tell you. But if Ten Hag wants him for a right price, I'd say you've got to trust in Ten Hag, obviously. Thank you, Rush. He says, great show. Thank you, my son. Thank you, NK Shooter, bro. Thank you, John Adair, you War Artix, Lucky, Slide Dog, Mr. Miyagi, Rushmano, NK Shooter, Robin, Madhouse, Rushy, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen Carr. He says, have a good day, Uncle Piggy. Thank you, Stephen. Like I say, my brother is away this weekend. So it's Uncle Piggy time, lad. And it's also grandma time. So, yeah, we got our hands full. But I'll try and get on as much as I can, you legends. Thank you, Mark Ash. Thank you, Kieran. United Till I Die, Marky Harris, you don't have a great day. Rush Marno, Stephen Carr, all the moderators. Thank you so much for getting in and having your safe route. Chris Koo, Fire Up, Arkings, Wayne Graham as well. Thank you so much, Wayne Graham says, thought I'd drop in and say hi, Brill job you then. Thank you, Wayne Graham. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, all the likers of this video. We got 223 likes. Do drop a like before you go. Follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Check out the website, unitedflyinghigh.com, for your latest Man United news. Also, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you do click the bell icon to receive notifications and get yourselves in there raw, guys, because we'll give you all the latest updates as and when they drop in a non-clickbait, no BS type of way. Thank you, Fire Up, Lucky Singh, Top Dog, Robin, Wayne, Simon, Mark, You Was Zero, Jim, Jason, and all the rest of you legends. Have a great day, guys. I'll keep you up to date with all the latest goes on. Keep a lookout. Just a matter of time before United do bring in Ericsson. Thank you, Prasad Sawan, for subscribing to the channel, and everyone else who's new to the show. Thank you for getting in here. We'll keep you up to date with what's going on, guys, so keep a lookout. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. That's it from me. Enjoy the sunshine. And also, let's try and actually have some sort of a transfer window now, because this is pathetic. We're away on tour, getting on the plane soon. We've got a crap squad on the plane. Sort your bloody lives out, Glazers. Let's show some ambition now. We need 3 or 4 players coming in the next week so they could go and join the tour. Otherwise, we're going to be piss poor setup for the season. Let's get some hashtag Glazers out and some green and goals to end this stream on. And never forget, those guys are what's holding this football club back. And until they're gone, we'll never be a top club again, like a proper top club again, because they just don't care about being the best club. They care about being one of the best so that they can keep the money coming. But they don't care about being the best, guys. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. You're a bunch of legends. Soon.